Approaching the touch panel, you will find the screen off. Touch the panel to activate the screen. Touch the panel a second time to bring you to the Turn On System Mode options. We will go through the 3 mode options to give you an understanding of each one's capabilities. As you can see on the screen, the first mode option is Presentation with Video. Upon selecting this option, a standby timer will display. The timer will count down on its own. During this time, your display will be powering up to its optimal performance. Once the countdown timer has reduced to 0, you will be able to select your input source. You will notice that the PC source, which is displayed in maroon, has been pre-selected as the default input source. However, there are other source options to choose from. One option is the laptop HDMI. Select this button and insert the HDMI cable, located in the cable cubby on the podium, into your device. As you can see, there is an adapter ring attached to this cable. This can be very versatile and provide you many options to your HDMI cable. Another source option is laptop USB-C. Select this button and insert the USB-C cable, also located in the cable cubby, into your device. The last source option on the control panel is WIPS, which stands for Wireless Presentation System. This source delivers casting capabilities from the devices of your audience. Underneath the Select Input Source options, you will notice 4 tabs: Volume Controls, Mic Controls, Display Controls, and Source Controls. We will be going through each of these tabs and their functions. Option Tab 1, Volume Controls. Select this tab to control the system's overall audio. Touch and hold the plus or minus button to raise or lower the volume. Touch the mute button on this tab to mute all audio from the system, except for your microphone. To unmute your system, simply touch the mute button again and your audio will resume. Option Tab 2, Mic Controls. Selecting this tab gives you control of the mic volume. Touch and hold the plus or minus button to raise or lower the volume for the distance learning room podium, handheld, and lavalier mics. The wireless mic mute button will mute the wireless mics in the room, which are the handheld and lavalier. To unmute your wireless mics, simply touch the wireless mic mute button again and your wireless mic's audio will resume. To mute all 3 mics, select the mute button. To unmute your mics, simply touch the mute button again and your mic's audio will resume. You will notice the ceiling mic mute has been pre-selected as a default on this tab. These mics only pertain to the user when the web conferencing mode option has been selected. Option Tab 3, Display Controls. This allows you to turn the display off or on. There is also a freeze button option. Touch freeze to capture an image displayed on the screen. To unfreeze the image, simply touch the freeze button again. A display mute button has been provided to turn the display on or off if needed. This will not power off the projector, only the display. Option Tab 4, Source Controls. This feature only pertains to the user when the web conferencing mode has been selected. To switch between system mode options, select the power button located on the bottom left corner of the panel. A Change Mode Options window will appear. Presentation without video is the second system mode option. This gives you the same audio and mic features and options that Presentation with Video has. The difference between the two is that Presentation without video will not power on the display and mirror your selections on the screen. We will now demonstrate the third mode option, which is web conferencing. When this mode is selected, there is only the input source option of PC, displayed in maroon, and the Source Controls tab now has several selections and options. You will need to log into your BlueJeans or any other web-based video conferencing software before adjusting your source controls. We will begin with the arrows under the Source Controls tab. Select the arrows to position your camera in the direction which you will be presenting. Once you have the camera in the direction you are presenting, press the plus magnifier or the minus magnifier to zoom in or zoom out. Below the zoom buttons is a backlight button. If the presenter is talking from behind a splash screen, selecting this will refocus the camera to remove lighting glares. You will notice a preset box containing 10 preset buttons. You can press and hold each preset number to save your camera's positions in different directions that best suit your presentation. The privacy button, located to the right, will mute all mic audio while in a web conference. Please note that the ceiling mic mute has been pre-selected as a default under the Mic Controls tab. Be sure to select this button in order to unmute the ceiling mics if you have an active audience present in your classroom during your web conference. Now that all the source settings are adjusted to your preference, you can begin the web-based video conference. After starting the call, be sure to select the record in the top left corner of your PC. Once your meeting has finished, be sure to select the stop recording in the same box, which will appear by moving your mouse. You can now end the call. Upon ending the call, you will be given the option to share or review your recording. To play back or share previously recorded lectures or meetings, go to your profile and select the Recordings tab. This concludes the options for the touch panel. To shut down the system, select the power button located in the bottom left corner of the panel. A second window will appear. Select Yes to turn off the system. This will bring up a display standby timer while the system shuts down. Now the system is ready for the next user.